Behind the Shades.
Welcome to another episode of the Behind the Shade Show. It's your host, Terraine, and remember to like, subscribe, and share this fantastic interview because today we're going to talk about the moment is now. Terraine, what do you mean by the moment is now? Today is the day that you're preparing for the next phase in your life. It doesn't matter if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or you're a silver haired fox who's still getting all the women, who's still getting all the men, who are still succeeding in life. So, to my men and women out there, three questions you should always ask yourself. And the first one is, what is it that you want out of life? That is all encompassing. That could include your job and your romantic life. The second question is, what do you have to offer? And that is going to take a lot of self-reflection. And the third one is, what is the timeline that you want to achieve the first and the second? I'll give you a story. As I was growing into the person that I am today, there's a lot of times where I had self-doubt. I didn't know if I was going to make it, and the people around me at that time weren't supportive. How many of you have surrounded yourself with the wrong types of people thinking they're the right types of people just because you knew them as long as you've known them? It's not the quantity of the friends you have, it is the quality. And it's not the longevity of the friendship, it's the authenticity of it. As I began to succeed in my life, it created distance between me and many of my friends. They didn't understand why I was going in the direction I was going in, nor did they care to understand it because they began to shame it. When you get on your purpose, and this is particularly for men out there, when you get on your purpose, there's going to be some men who's not going to understand it because your dream is not their dream. And your dream will soon enough become their nightmare because as you focus on yourself, there's going to be times where you can't hang out. You can't go to the club Saturday nights. You can't be at the gentleman's club throwing dollars in the air, and you can't spend your paycheck weekend balling and trying to get champagne in the VIP anymore because your focus is growth. And that could be growth internally. You're becoming a better man and a better woman. And that could be growth externally. You're building your empire, however your empire looks like. You're starting your own business. You're building your family. You're getting married. You're having a long-term relationship. Each of these things are going to take away time from doing things that no longer serve you. This is old religious saying for those of you who are spiritual and religious in nature. You cannot serve two masters. Some of you are unevenly yoked when it comes to these things. You feel bad when you're not spending time with your friends, but then you feel bad when you aren't fulfilling your passion. These are your two masters. Which one is going to benefit your life? Your passion, you have one shot at your passion. Either you do it or you don't do it, but life will continue forward. Your friends, if they're truly your friends, will be there supporting you. They'll be at the finish line cheering you on. They're excited. They can't wait to see what you're coming with next. But many of us fall victim to the wrong types of friends. These are the friends that as soon as you start to run the race, they're pulling back on your shirt, slowing you down. Instead of being wind in your sail on the journey, they are anchors to the voyage. They are not helpful at all, but the one thing that they're really good at is making you feel guilty. Making you feel like you don't spend enough time with them, that you're neglecting them, that you're a bad person because you're no longer the cool person that is out every Friday and Saturday night. You're no longer the person that they can call and say, hey, Jill and Jane are coming out. Do you want to meet up with us? Johnny down the street is having a house party. Do you want to come over? He's been asking for you. When you call it an early night, they say that you're a grandma or a grandpa. They begin to shame you, and they will continue to shame you. And many of us have triggers from that, because when we tend to keep these type of friendships around is because we feel a sense of loneliness. We feel like we can't get better friends. We feel like this is it. And then some of us take that into our next relationship. Oh my God, he's mistreating me, but can I get better? What if I don't get anyone else? What if I can't make another friend? What if no one invites me out anymore? I don't like being home on Friday night all by myself looking at my four walls. These are some of the thoughts that we start to have, especially as doubt creeps in. Because it is no one's responsibility to understand your dream but your own. But you can share that dream, and there's going to be people out there that's going to love your dream. They're going to support your dream. Strangers, acquaintances, oftentimes tends to be the best supporters when you want to make change in your life. Many of your friends are going to look at you and be like, ooh, why are you doing that? Why are you reading that? You're not the same Terraine from 5 years ago. You're not supposed to be. Each year is an opportunity to be better, or many people's case, to be worse. You're supposed to be growing, not regressing. It's progress. That's what we're looking for. So don't let your friends shame you into not fulfilling what it is you want to fulfill. Because your passion, what you want to do, how you're going to figure it out, that is solely based on your two shoulders. And yes, you do need one other person to support you, because when your shoulders aren't strong enough, when they feel a little less broad, that's where you go to that person. But don't allow someone to hold you back out of loyalty. Don't let someone hold you back because you believe that they're the right type of friend for you when they may not be. There's enough people on this earth for you to find someone who's going to love you in the way that you want to be loved on a friendship level. And there's going to be people out there that's going to support you in the way that you want to be supported. But it may not be your friends, and it may not be your family. It's shocking to hear. It's surprising when it happens to you. But don't let it be unexpected, because deep down, each of us know who's going to be there for us and who isn't. My name is Terraine. I'm the host of the Behind the Shade Show. Stay tuned for more videos like this one here. Remember to share, like, and subscribe, and we will be back.